What really happens to the human brain and heart after death is one of the most fascinating and misunderstood questions in science, and today we will explain it clearly, scientifically, and simply. When a person is declared dead, it usually means the heart has stopped beating and blood circulation has ended. But death does not happen to every organ at the same time. The heart is the first major organ to stop, usually within seconds, because it depends on electrical signals and oxygen-rich blood to keep beating, and once oxygen supply ends, the heart muscle loses energy and shuts down almost immediately. However, the brain is a very different story. After the heart stops, the brain does not die instantly. Scientific studies show that the brain can remain alive and active for approximately 3 to 7 minutes after cardiac arrest. During this time, brain cells still contain a small amount of stored oxygen and glucose, which allows limited electrical activity to continue. This is why some people who are revived within a few minutes of cardiac arrest report near-death experiences, awareness, or memory flashes. As oxygen deprivation continues beyond 4 minutes, brain cells begin to suffer irreversible damage, especially in areas responsible for memory, movement, and consciousness. By 6 to 7 minutes without oxygen, most brain cells start to die permanently, and after about 10 minutes, survival without severe brain damage becomes extremely unlikely. Interestingly, modern science has discovered that some brain cells do not shut down quietly. Research using EEG monitoring has shown that shortly after death, the brain may release a final surge of electrical activity, sometimes even stronger than normal waking brainwaves. Scientists believe this surge could be the brain's last attempt to restore balance or process shutdown signals, which may explain why people sometimes experience vivid visions or sensations at the moment of death. Meanwhile, other organs like the liver, kidneys, and skin can remain alive for hours after death if oxygen conditions are controlled, which is why organ transplantation is possible. But the brain is extremely sensitive. It cannot survive long without oxygen because neurons require constant energy to maintain electrical signals. The heart, although it stops beating quickly, does not instantly lose all life. Heart cells can remain biologically alive for several hours under the right conditions, and in medical laboratories, heart cells have been observed beating independently long after death when supplied with nutrients. This shows that death is not a single moment, but a gradual process where different systems shut down at different times. From a scientific perspective, death is more like a sequence than a switch. The brain's survival window is short but crucial, and this window is why CPR, defibrillation, and emergency response timing are so important. Every second matters because restoring oxygen flow within the first few minutes can mean the difference between full recovery and permanent damage. So to answer the question clearly, after death, the heart stops within seconds, but the brain can remain alive for up to 7 minutes, with irreversible damage beginning around 4 minutes, and complete brain death usually occurring after 10 minutes without oxygen. This is not belief or theory, but well-documented neuroscience and medical science. Understanding this process helps us appreciate how fragile life is and how powerful modern medicine can be when time is on our side. If you enjoy scientifically explained facts about life, death, the human body, and the hidden truths of our world, make sure to subscribe to Zimbo UltraX World, because here we explore real science, real mysteries, and real knowledge that expands your mind.